What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Chapter 17, Liberators. We're going to go ahead and get into our bonds today, and then our upgrades, and then we'll start the chapter. Alright, we gotta actually have a few bonds today, so... a visual novel, here we come, I guess. So, Faust and Iris. So, Iris, you grew up in Nuleus, didn't you? Yes. Is it true that people eat snails there? Only in the countryside.
Ugh.
Gross. But intriguing. Yeah, it's not for me. Why would they do that? Is food that scarce? No, it's supposed to bring you good fortune. That explains why the nobles don't do it. They already have good fortune.
I'm not sure.
I guess so. Have you ever tried it? I did, once.
Jeez.
Ew, why would you do that? You know, I thought it would be one of those things where once you get past how gross it is, it actually ends up tasting pretty good. But it didn't?
I should have
Nope.
known.
Tasted just as slimy and salty as I expected it to.
Please don't.
Oof, wish I'd never heard that. Too
You
late.
think?
That's for sure. Alright, that was a pretty quick one. Samara! Who we gotta chat with today, Samara? We're talking to Brooke. Okay. Brooke, why are you standing like that? Got a problem with how I stand now? You're hurt. Is it the left leg or the right one? Samara, I'm fine. Hold still. Did you hear a word I said? Technically, I did. There, how's that?
Thank you.
Better. Good. Why are you so stubborn?
You can't be serious.
I'm the stubborn one?
I should have known.
Yes, you are. Our enemies don't care who hired you, who hired who, Brooke. They just as happily bring down any of us. We all have to rely on each other. All of us. I understand that. Just thought I could walk that one off without bothering you. Well, look how that turned out. Yes, clearly I failed terribly. That's right. Next time, just tell me, will you? Consider it done. Oh, another quick one. Holy shit, we're flying through these. Bianca and Iris? Hey Iris, I asked around about the meaning behind manifesting with lightning. Great, what did Lincoln say? Technically, nothing. When I brought it up, he told me I was confusing him with someone else. Pretty sure he's wrong about that, but poor guy, there's a lot on his mind right now.
That sounds right.
Oh, I understand. Don't worry about it. It's not that important, really.
Not even.
Hey now, no need to give up just yet. I was able to ask Corvin about it, and after a few unnecessary citations, he explained it to me just fine. Nice, your persistence paid off. Always does. Anyways, he said lightning was a sign of determined spirit and the capacity to achieve great power. But it can also mean a person tends to bottle things up inside until the cork pops.
I should have known.
Fascinating. I don't know about all that great power stuff, but otherwise I'd say it describes me pretty well.
What now?
Don't go shortchanging yourself. You might be the most potent adept I've ever met. Aw, come on, Bianca. Even compared to Arma and Thelanel? I'm serious.
If you say so.
What about soul magic? Do you remember what that's supposed to represent? Yes, a person who's empathetic, compassionate, and sociable. They can also easily get stuck in their own head. That's accurate. You are very social, Bianca. I know. I could work on the empathy and compassion, huh? Wait, that's not what I meant. Well, whether you did or not, it's true. To be honest, I think Elias fits the description a lot better than I do. Was soul magic his first element?
Could be.
No, I think it was fire? I'd have to check.
I'm not sure.
Ah, got it. And what's that supposed to mean? Strong feeling, passion, wrath, something like that. Wrath. Maybe Varric was an adept all along. I wouldn't be too shocked to find that out, though I'd rather not have him giving us a bad name. Yeah, that's the last thing we need in Delia. These are actually going by pretty fast. Alright, Caius, talking with Iris is talkative today. She's warming up. Caius? Iris, hey. Can I help you with something? Kind of. I just wanted to ask has Helena said anything about me? She hasn't said much of anything. So, no then. Not a word. Why? Think I offended her somehow. And how would you have managed that? I'm worried I might have singed her with one of my attacks. Or maybe I said something about religion. But if I did, I didn't mean her religion. I was probably just talking about superstitions in Neleus. Is there something specific that makes you think that?
I don't know.
Not really, she just doesn't speak to me at all. Not even when I see her and say hello. That's kind of her thing, Iris. In Nausea, she was a monk of the Silent Way. They take vows not to speak more than a word for extended periods of time. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I knew she was a priestess or a monk, I guess, but that sounds intense. And sure it is. Definitely not for me. I think I get thrown out on the first night. But anyway, now that she's left, she's not oath-bound to silence. I think she just prefers it most times. It's nothing personal.
That sounds right.
That's good to know. This whole time you thought it was something you'd done. I guess I did. Ha. Oh, Iris, let me say something that might just blow your mind. Sometimes things happen without it being your fault. Caius, I know that. Sometimes you don't act like you do. I'm sorry, I'll try to do better. There you go again. That's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, it is. Alright. Poor Iris, dude. She's still got more people to talk to over here. Alright, she wants to talk with Marin. I don't mean to be rude, Iris, but you're looking a little pale. Are you feeling alright? I'm alright. Just exhausted, I think. Trouble sleeping?
I can't help it.
Yes, actually. I've been having dreams. More like nightmares, I guess. I see. These dreams, are they about your past? They are. Well, I don't want to pry, but if you feel it would help, I'm here to listen. It's strange. Until now, I've never had someone I could talk to about it. Not since I left home. For the most part, I've tried to avoid remembering what happened altogether. But now I have these dreams. I close my eyes and I see their 6 smiles and sharp blades. And it's not just the criminals, I see my father too, the shock on his face when he found me. And sometimes I wake up, sweating, and my face feels hot, burning, just like it did so long ago. I'm so sorry, Iris, that sounds awful. It is, but maybe this is a good sign. In a way, like I'm finally ready to come to terms with it. Maybe this means I don't have to bury it anymore. I never ask for a friend to hide who they are, or the things that made them that way. Don't ever feel like you need to do that around me. Thanks, Marin.
Come on.
But as good of a sign as it may be, I'm sure you'd rather come to terms with things yourself in your waking hours. You should do something about these dreams. Can anything be done? I think so. I want you to try something. Here. What's this? Some kind of medicine? Nectar from a moonbloom. I use it to help me sleep. When you're ready to settle down for the night, mix it into a warm drink. Just a couple drops should do. Will it put a stop to these dreams? It's known to induce pleasant dreams, but I'm not sure that's true in every case. If your nightmares get worse, don't take any more. Of course, and let me know.
If you say so.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. I really appreciate you trying to help, Marin. I want to, if I can.
I trust you.
I know. Alright. Iris is all done talking to everybody. Now we got Corvin. Corvin and Thalanel, whatever. I am pleased to find one of your kind among our current traveling companions.
Certainly.
Same goes to you, Thalanel. The exiled are a rare sight indeed, nowadays especially. We have built an incredible life for ourselves such that we need not lend our services as often. So I've read. Tell me, how many of your people are contracted out at the moment? Even if I know, I would not tell you. I'm sure you understand that matters of Foldaran security are taken as carefully as possible. Of course, my interest is purely academic, I assure you. Many of my people have found themselves dissected by interests purely academic. I believe you, truly, but I am cautious nonetheless. That is my privilege and my curse. Fascinating the loyalty you feel to Foldaran. You carry a great deal of responsibility with you as a representative to the world. Yes, I do. I have done so for a long, long time. I intend to continue doing so until I no longer can. How much of your income does Foldaran keep?
If you must know.
That is a question I can answer, for my answer is different from the other exiled. I keep none of my income, save for that which I require to sustain myself. When my trips are completed and I return home, I unload all of my earnings that I still retain.
How?
Incredible. How do you sustain yourself when you're home then? I am unsure how to explain. Things are different in Foldaran. We do not have use for money quite as the other cultures of this world do. You share things freely? Not quite. We do have currency. I have earned such a rank among my people so that I am allowed what I need. If I head to the market and request something, it is simply given.
Alright.
And you are royalty among your people? A funny thought, but no. I have spent centuries bringing prosperity to Foldaran, at great risk to my personal safety. And so they respect that, and you are taken care of. The cultural unity is pleasing to hear of, I must admit. It truly is, though, as you know, it doesn't come free. Of course not. Okay. We got Garrick, Lincoln, and Brooke. Alright. So Garrick and Lincoln, and I guess Lincoln and Brooke will talk. Alright, Lincoln. Sir, how's that?
Good man.
An unexpected spot of decency. Excellent, you're welcome. Now let me ask you a question. Is it about your training? I've kept a close eye on your performance, and I say you're coming along quite well. I appreciate it, but no, it's actually more of a hypothetical. Never found much use for such things, but I imagine you've made up your mind about asking it regardless.
Right.
That's right. We're getting to know each other so well, isn't it wonderful? Is that your question? No, alright. So you're a man of honor, aren't you, Lincoln?
Indeed.
I strive to be. Very good. Now let's imagine you're escorting a handful of kids to escape a siege. You see a guard ahead on the road and tell the children to hide in the brush. The guard spots you and asks if there's anyone with you. Do you lie in order to keep the children safe, or do you hand them over? Neither. I was not trained to prevail by treachery.
Are you sure?
Then what would you
With
do?
honor.
Stand my ground and fight. Suppose the guard had a small army with them. All the same?
You're really
Foolish,
something.
but consistent at least. I have to leave you that. Well, suppose I lie. The guard may choose to doubt me regardless and search the area. Then I've stained my honor, and for what? It's a grave error to think we have control over anything beyond our own conduct. I'm not sure I agree, but I suppose that's something I hadn't thought of. It's good that you've taken an interest in such things, Garrett. Matters of right judgment. These are thoughts worthy of the mind. What a relief. My commanding officer finally approves of my thoughts. Perhaps I've earned a short release from my kitchen duties. Ah, yes, perhaps you have.
Well, what do you know?
There's that smile. I told you, just a matter of time. In this case, it seems you were right. Regrettably. Oh, we got his ass. Made him laugh. Alright. Lincoln and Brooke. Brooke, I doubt you'll take kindly to my unsolicited advice, but I'll offer it all the same. How tragic.
I won't let you fall.
In battle, you strike powerfully and true, but your skills are put to better use when you stay near the others. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble taking off on your own. I'm an assassin, Lincoln. That's what I do. No, you were an assassin. Now you're a distinguished royal bodyguard. Why do you have such disdain for my profession anyway? Do you think the killing done by a soldier is any more just?
Indeed.
I do. And how do you figure that? War is violence as a last resort.
This.
Is that right? I hardly think we'd be taking the fight to Varric if we felt our differences could be resolved diplomatically. What of Delia's war with Aramar then? Do you think it unjust? I might have thought differently once, but yes, that seems clearer by the day. Besides, a just war also has rules of engagement.
You can't be serious.
Tell that to the people of Lars.
I've said my part.
I can't answer for the actions of others. I, for one, would never raise a sword against the unarmed, or any non-combatants for that matter.
Can't trust them.
And yet, I'm sure you fought against many who would easily seize that advantage over you if they could get it.
Disgraceful.
Then they do not fear death without honor. And you do? I strive to live a life of one.
Whatever you say.
Well, keep your honor. I prefer efficiency. It need not be in conflict, Brooke. Excellent. Why don't we lead by example then? I am trying to. Poor Lincoln. All right, let's do our upgrades, and then I bought a bunch of tokens. So you can see we spent all our gold, and let's figure out. All right, dude. Poor Benji is like, he's not doing well for us, but I don't want to waste any more. We'll come back to Benji. All right, let's go to the people who like have nothing. Alright, so Faust has Transfusion, Judgment, Peer, and Word. Okay, so that's the same as Samara. And then, who else? Who else has that? Would it be Sarah? Oh, probably Vesta, right? Yeah, Vesta. Sarah's different. Okay, so Vesta has the blue one. And then Samara has the red one. And one on the green. Alright, so Faust. What I should probably be doing is looking at their stats here, but it's whatever. He's got pretty high luck. He's got pretty good accuracy. Wait, which one did Samara have? She's got Pure +1 and then green here. Alright, well, let's go Word. Why not? Now, this actually does a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna get Transfusion too. We're gonna turn that into Drain. Alright. Benton, my boy. Double axe, sickle, hatchet, Dolan. Who else is he share weapons with? Right here. Double axe, sickle, broadbacks, Dolan. Battle axe, Dolan. I mean, he was hitting people pretty hard with the double axe. But let's try the Dolan. Let's see what happens with this. Okay. And then I think that's good for now. We'll come back. We'll come back. Samara, we can upgrade this one time. I'm good with that. Okay. I'm debating on turning one of these into the next, like, thing. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll see. Bianca, Caius, Iris, Gordon, Brent. Okay, I think everybody else is kind of has at least a blue, maybe a purple. Alright, so we can use this anywhere. So those two are fine. Yeah, they don't need any more. Brooke. Alright, we'll upgrade the shiv one time. Maybe we'll do twice. We'll get the push dagger. Might as well. Sarah is just over here chilling. She's alright right now, I think. Vesta. Let's give Vesta a +1 on our retribution. I don't remember which one we use. I think we use Fire Whip with Arma the most. Okay, what about our boy Alden? Alden's chilling, dude. He does not care about anybody. We'll get +1 on the Cosmic Crash. But he's good. He doesn't need any more. Okay, Lincoln, my boy. Where's Marin and stuff? Okay, Marin's got the sledge, the flail, the mace. Alright, never mind. It's Delano that shares weapons with him. Hammer, flail, flange, and pickaxe. I think Elias has, like, all of these, right? Let's see. The weapon of choice for those seeking defeat heavily armored. Yeah, let's go hammer. Wait. Was Delano and no. Okay. Alright, we're good. Or you got the battle axe. I think you're chilling for now. Dude, we gotta do something with Garrick, man. He cannot hit people at all. It just does 0 damage. Let's upgrade the Dwarven Longbow a little bit. I also feel like Ren needs a little more. Here, we'll do the base lard for him. All right, Corvin, my boy. They're actually kind of low. We'll get the scimitar. We'll upgrade it to a cutlass for him. Okay, so we got 1 level 2 and 2 level 3s to use. Should we actually just finish? Yeah! Look at us. We got that legendary now. That's sick. That is awesome. Monroe, Samara. We'll give Samara a little more damage, I think. And then Helena's kind of chilling. Who needs this level 3 token? I don't think Irving does. Irving does so much damage already. We'll give it to Bianca. Alright, I'm down for it. Back out, and we'll save. And I will see you guys in the chapter. Peace.